Hi, everyone. I don't know who's here yet. You should typey in the chat. Say what's up to us. Say hello. Hi, Killtrox. I've been up since 4. I need my coffee. I've had 1 cup today, and I seriously considered another, but it's probably not a good idea, Jose.
My wife
Don't do it.
can only have 1 cup of coffee in the morning. If he has in the afternoon, she'll be up late. But usually on Friday, she'll indulge.
I used to be like that, and I don't know, something like switched in my brain, and I can have a second cup now as long as it's before like 2 p.m.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of cut out caffeine entirely a couple months ago. It just kind of happened. I wasn't really planning on it, but I definitely feel a little better now that I don't have those 2 morning Red Bulls. I'm less.
2 morning Red Bulls.
Yeah, everybody at Null knows I'm less chatty on the morning calls now. Hopefully.
2. I would be
caffeine compared to there's like 80 milligrams of caffeine. It's like 2 small Red Bulls is like a cup of coffee and a half.
No, a cup of coffee is like 25 milligrams.
Oh no, that doesn't sound.
Yeah, I swear this is. Hold on, I'm gonna look it up. How much?
I believe it's more like 95 milligrams, 1 cup of coffee. So 1 Red Bull is technically a little less than a coffee, unless you're getting those monster huge ones that you see at the gas station where you drink.
Okay, well, I don't do a full cup of coffee. I drink espresso, and so I have 1 shot of espresso and like a cappuccino, and so it's like 60 milligrams.
Okay. I hate the taste of coffee with like a burning white passion. I've never ever liked any cup of coffee that was ever put in front of me, so I don't get it. I think it's because people say I'm a super taster. Like I have that weird gene where like cilantro tastes fine, but coffee is just like repellent to me. So it's not an option for me.
That makes me sad. I love coffee. I love coffee.
He's like implying that tea is just a prank that the British people are playing on everything. Every time I taste coffee, I'm like, you guys are joking, right? This is not a multi-billion-dollar industry. There's no way. But hey,
I mean, have you had like really sweet coffee? With all the milk and sugar in it?
Yeah, I've tried. It's gross.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know. I know I'm an outlier on that in that front, but it's my position. I'm sticking to it. It's something in my genes. It's something in my taste buds. Can't change it now.
I mean, you're saving a lot of money. Coffee's really expensive, so.
I had Red Bull on like a rotating 2-week delivery from Amazon to my house, so that was actually fairly inexpensive for like how much you get. It was definitely cheaper than going around the corner to the donut shop and getting it. But
I legitimately think if I took a whiff of Red Bull, I would vomit on site.
I honestly, hangovers and coffee smell is like one of the biggest like erp kind of triggers for me. Like if I've gotten on a plane hungover before, and then in the morning and they have like the coffee tray go by and like, oh my god, I'm gonna file a complaint with my olfactory senses.
All right, chat. Good morning. Well, I guess it's not morning anymore. Good afternoon. I hope you guys are having a fantastic Friday. Thanks for stopping by and tuning in and hanging out with us. We got some stuff to chat about. First and foremost, the Null team, like literally all of us. I think it's like the first event that we're all going to. We're heading to Seattle next weekend for PAX West. So if you guys are locals or you're heading to the convention for the show, be sure to hit up booth 1109. We are showing 4 games this go around. We're going to bring Athena Crisis, which is launching soon. I'll get into that in a little bit. We're bringing Chain Staff, which we announced recently. It's a side-scrolling platformer and super duper fun. We're going to bring Street Dog BMX, which is like the open world BMX game. And we are bringing, what's the last one, Rorie? Demon Spore. There we go. And we're going to do couch co-op for that one. So we actually have 2 couches set up this time because it's always a fan favorite. The couch is always full. So we're going to have 2 setups for that one. And it's going to be really dope. I'm excited to go. I haven't been to PAX West since 2015.
Oh, yeah. Mine was right before COVID. I want to say 2019, but at my previous job, we had a long history with PAX West.
Yeah.
I always have a good time going up to them.
I love PAX West.
Time with a bad fog machine. We had to evacuate the building. They were mad about that. Understandably.
Nice. That's not planned, I'm assuming.
Doing that with Null. Let's not bring a fog machine.
No, I'll put it in my mental notes, chat. No fog machines. I can barely hear Rorie. Uh-oh. Can we turn Rorie up?
Or do you want to handle this yourself? My mic is like on 2. Okay, I'll turn up this gain a little bit. I usually keep it about 3. Let me also open up the Wavelink software. I love this mic, but it is a constant source of frustration. Where is there and it went down
Background
again.
cat. Background cat. Again.
Yeah, where is it? Oh, that's Ginger. That's our outdoor cat. So
no, the black and white one went by first.
Okay. There are many cats here. There are 3 indoor outdoor cats. There's one cat that's a stray that came by and was mostly outdoor, but now is trying to get inside more often, so we're kind of letting her roam around. No fighting, so they all kind of get along with it. It's an animal house over here. Somewhat literally. Why are you going down my mic? Why do you keep on moving your gain down?
I'm assuming it's on auto.
How do I change that though?
Yeah, you gotta whisper the magic words.
Okay, clip guard is on. Maybe I should turn that off. Okay. Yeah, okay. I think it's resetting to what's in the software. I know it's just resetting. I do not know what's going on.
I think we're okay. Coconut, Zach, can you hear him a little bit better? Can you hear me?
Can you hear me now? Audio is always the most frustrating thing about any stream I've ever done. It's always never the video. It's always the audio. Well,
it's fine on mobile, just on desktop it's on.
I'll try to enunciate. I do apologize. I gotta do something about this mic.
Do you have like Franker Z, Zach? Because Franker Z has a compressor that is kind of weird sometimes, but anyways, yeah. So we'll be in Seattle. It's gonna be a fun time. We're meeting some coworkers for the first time in person, which is always really fun and kind of interesting. We'll see how that goes, but I'm really excited for it. And yeah, I think it's going to be a good time.
I always have a good time in Seattle, in general. Love that city.
Yeah. Are any of you guys from Seattle in chat? Or are any of you guys planning on going to PAX? We are doing a cool giveaway too. So if you play the demos and you wishlist a game on Steam, you can get a cool swag bag with some fun stuff in there. So that's kind of our PAX offering. We'll be doing a lot of stuff on social media too. So if you wanted to check that out, you can look down in our information panel below. There's a link for Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and all that good stuff. So hi, Cat Dad. How are you?
I might have a little PAX surprise for the rest of the team as well. I'm not going to spoil it right now, but there might be a
PAX surprise.
Might be a little costume going on.
Okay.
We'll see if I get my
you can't tease together. That. It has to happen now. I have.
It's in the works. It's more.
I'm envisioning what this costume is going to be, and I'm really excited.
I'm not even gonna tease it. It's like I need to make something to accompany the costume, and I don't have much of a craft background. But I'm gonna go out to the Home Depot this week and then try to get some stuff together, and I gotta ship it up to Seattle. It's a whole big thing. But I'm looking forward to seeing if I can pull it off.
Chat, don't let me forget my business cards, okay?
Yes, that's always. Oh boy, that's a good.
I forgot my business cards when we went to X Games, and I felt
honestly,
like a silly goat.
Calendar appointment to business cards.
Put them right here.
I find every time I want to remember something, I just put something on my calendar. Business cards.
Yeah.
I'll see this on Tuesday and be like, business cards? What was I talking about? Hope it'll trigger a memory.
So I mentioned this a little bit earlier, but Athena Crisis is heading into 1.0 launch. So it's been in early access since March of this year. And we are officially launching the game with the full campaign at the end of September. So the official launch date is September 23rd. So next month, in exactly 1 month, actually. Holy moly. Yeah, it is August 23rd. We planned this.
Our first game that we've launched at Null.
It'll be our first official game that we're launching at Null Video Games. Very exciting stuff. So,
while we're On the subject, I gotta shout out some people on the Discord. Legend, DXDVD. I do not ever DXDYDZD. Bunch of people on there. Flack. A lot of people in the Discord have been contributing a huge amount to feedback, balancing changes, everything like that. It's been really wonderful to see the community come together and make this game the best it can possibly be. It's going to be really fun to see a lot more people hopefully play it next month.
Yeah, I'm excited. It's a goodie. It's a goodie, and the developer is so in tuned with his community. He listens to a lot of feedback. So if you enjoy the game, I do highly recommend hopping into the Athena Crisis Discord. A lot of like-minded homies in there, and the dev is very active. So if you have any questions or feedback or whatever, he's pretty interested in hearing about it. So, which segues us into the perfect next portion of the stream. Our resident Athena Crisis expert, Mr. Matthew Rorie, is going to jump into the game for y'all. And he's going to play a couple maps. And we're just going to chat and hang out. And it's going to be casual and fun. And that's the plan for today. So I'm going to be off camera. I'm going to hop off camera so you can just admire Rorie's beautiful face while he plays some Athena Crisis. So
I told the story of how I got this. I don't usually have my hair this long, but up top. But I'll indulge for once. It was a funny mishap how I got this, but
I think it looks good.
It looks okay. All right.
It makes you look young.
So yes, I'm gonna hop into Athena Crisis here. I've been playing a crazy amount of this game. Drew and I, the producer of this here stream, have been working very hard on I guess I can go and say, like, we've been working really hard on a wiki for this game. That's been kind of the bulk of my job for the last month has been building out a big wiki for this game. Also, it's like a reviewer's guide and like maybe a little manual. So I've been playing a bunch, but I still haven't gotten through the campaign yet. The full campaign of the game is in beta access right now. It's really, really long. There's some really tricky missions in it. I've been trying to get through as best I can. But this is a mission I'm on right now. It's called Mech Mayhem, and we are going to try to beat it today. So in this mission right now, and this is part of the story, you are part of this pink team. You have touched a crystal that has sent you to another world. It's a kind of a multiversal kind of thing, and you're kind of trapped here. You don't know how to get back, but you're finding new enemies and new friends. This is the purple faction that they thought they were going to be fighting the big bad guys on this map, but unfortunately they are fighting you instead. Probably a misunderstanding. I don't know. I haven't beaten this map yet, but we're going to give it a whirl. So now we have a new unit called the APU, and we are going to put it on display here and try to beat this map. And as you'll see in a second here, this is an interesting map because it has a lot of trenches. So now I'm fighting this purple team. Orange Helios is kind of the big bad guy. They're not fun. They wanted to take over your world and probably a lot of other ones as well. And please let me know in chat if you have any questions about Athena Crisis, because like I said, I've been playing a lot of this game. I can't answer everything, but I'm pretty sure I know most of the ins and outs by now. So here we go. This is the HQ up here. We want to find some crystals that we can use to get back home. The problem is they're going to have some enemies in here, and I'm going to try to get past them to get to that HQ. You can either win by capturing the HQ, or you can win by defeating all the enemies. So that's a little more complicated. Both of them are kind of complicated, but we'll see what happens here. I haven't gotten too far into this mission, but we're going to try our best. So as that text indicated, these trenches allow your your infantry units to move twice as far as they usually could. So we're going to try and take advantage of that as much as we can. We have factories here, and we have our HQ here. Our HQ can build more infantry. And then oh no, you know what I did? I'm gonna give up real quick. I made a mistake just take me 1 second to repeat this. I selected my aggressive stance as my skill. I want to attack up. Aggressive stance makes all your units cost a lot more. They have more attack, but they have less defense. So there's a million of these skills in this game. I haven't unlocked very many of them, but there are plenty more to come. I'm gonna go with attack up. And that, because I don't want to spend more money for my units than I want to here. So I'm gonna get back in here. We're gonna hit refresh, skip the dialogue. Life hack, coming back in. And here we go. So now we're starting over here again. I have some APUs, I have some infantry units, I have a sniper, and I have a saboteur over here. Saboteurs are kind of weak in combat, but they can actually do a special attack to remove supplies of the enemy, which makes them eventually kind of freeze in place and they can't attack you or anything like that. But it's a little dangerous to do. I'm gonna try and take out this APU first because I want to be aggressive on the attacks here, because if you attack first, you take less damage in the counterattack that the enemy has. So I'm going to go and kill this guy here. And we are going to get into it. I want to take over this barracks so I can build more infantry to start expanding up. And I'm going to build a couple more APUs because they're going to be probably the most powerful units I can make. And they're also going to move really fast, which is going to be really important. I don't think tanks in these trenches will not move twice as fast. I think it's only infantry here. So I'm going to move the sniper up here. And an important thing to note about this game, if you're worried about speed, you can always speed up these animations in the settings. So they can go way faster than this if you want it to. But now I have a pretty decent... I'm not sure if these guys actually they do give me funds. Okay, so all these repair shops are going to give them a lot of funds in return. I need to start capturing these repair shops for myself to get the money from them on my side. We're going to do that. Let's start next turn. Let's see what happens here. Yes, Coconut Tank, if you have any special kind of, strats here, let me know. I'm very curious to see them. The thing you got to do here in these non-Fog of War maps, again, chat, ask me any questions you have. I'm happy to answer. I'm happy to talk. I just talk a lot. The thing you want to keep in mind are what kind of units are your opponents building. These artillery units are pretty powerful, but they're very slow to move. And I should be able to get, I can go almost kill this one right now. But I'm going to go and take out this guy first. Try to capture this barracks. That'll take 2 turns. This guy's going to capture this guy here. These are repair shops, these buildings. Most of these repair shops are you can park a unit on top of them and they'll automatically repair at the end of your turn. So that's pretty important. One of the big things you want to do is keep an eye on how far your enemies can move and where they can attack. The blue hexes here are where they can move to, and the yellow parts are where they can attack. So you want to kind of avoid being in those yellow squares at the end of a turn if you can help it. I'm going to go ahead and move my sniper up here and park her. That should be pretty... I'm going to start moving my tanks or my APUs out here as well. I'm going to keep back a little bit for now. I want to kind of be able to make the first move on a unit. This is a... This is a kind of a choice here right now. I need to figure out where I want to move this guy, but I kind of want to keep it out of range of this APU over here. So I'm going to move him right here. This artillery unit might be... They can't attack yet because it's not set. So this is pretty safe. I think I'm doing okay. I'm going to build a couple more APUs. I'm going to keep on cranking out APUs here because I think that's going to be the unit to have. I don't have a lot of infantry to capture these units, but I can reuse this infantry to capture this and this. This is going to capture this. We're doing okay. Let's move on. If anybody has questions, like I said. I skipped a unit, and I'm not sure which one I skipped. That was a bad idea. I should always be checking which units I have not moved. I'm trying to move them. Okay. So they're setting up. That's a heavy tank. That's not good. I don't really like that too much. Luckily, this thing is set now. It has to fire within this artillery. It has to place itself down to attack. So I know that it can't attack me if I move out of this yellow range. It'll have to pick itself up and waste a turn and move again and try to attack. So artilleries are really powerful, but you can kind of work around their strengths if you are good at your job. This is a challenging kind. Let me complete these captures here real quick. That'll be important to do. I can't do anything with these buildings the same turn I capture them, but... Oh boy, that's a challenging one. This is a commander unit. They kind of buff all the other units around them and nearby. they kind of buff up their attack power and make them a little stronger. So they can shoot things as well, but they can also kind of buff nearby units. So that is kind of a dangerous zone here. Apologize if I take my time to think. You really want to take your time and think a little bit here. This is bad. Okay, that's good. The sniper unit is still out of range of this APU. This is a Jeep, it can't attack, so I'm going to keep her here. I think I'm going to play this kind of conservatively up top here. I don't want this APU to be able to attack me at all. I'm going to move this guy over here. Pause. Kind of start moving people up into this area, but not letting that APU attack me. You always, if you can help it, you always want to attack first. This guy is going to be a problem, though. I think I have to attack him first. I'm going to go do that. APU takes a lot of damage. Like you see, I did 53 damage to hit. It only does 6 back to me. It's really, really important to be the aggressor in attacking units because you want to have that first attack be really powerful. Kind of the last move I have here is to move this APU, and I don't think there's like a really good place for this because it's going to actually... Can I hit him? No, I cannot. Okay. I move this here. I can. Where can you move to? Okay, this is probably going to be the wisest thing to do is to move this out of range of this APU and try to get my first attack in next turn. So let's go ahead and do that and be cautious here. You really, like I keep on saying, you really want to be the first mover here. The Saboteur, I'm going to hang back a little bit. I think I did okay here. I still have some funds to spend. I'm going to go get another Pioneer unit out to capture this guy. And I'm going to build another APU. I'm just cranking out APUs here.
Hey, Rorie.
It sometimes can be dangerous to build all of one unit. So that is, I'm kind of putting all my eggs in one basket because there is kind of a rock, paper, scissors kind of thing here. And I'm kind of investing very heavily in this one unit, but we'll see if it's the right decision. If I die, I'll retry it.
Hey, Rorie.
Hey, what's up?
Can you refresh your browser really quick?
I can. I see that flashing too. Let's see what happens. I'm gonna have to redo this turn is the only problem. No, it's all good. All right. Let's see what happens now. Okay, so I am mostly done with this turn here. I'm going to pass it and we'll see what the enemy does. They captured that building. They're moving very cautiously, but they are moving towards me, which is very good. I'm happy with this so far. They're going to build more artillery and flamethrowers. Flamethrowers will die in one attack from my APU, so I'm pretty happy with that. I'm going to capture this. Let's go down here. Start capturing this. Make a first attack here. They've avoided my sniper, unfortunately, so that's unfortunate. But again, the first thing you kind of want to do is to make sure that you're taking out these APUs by attacking them first. I'm going to keep on trying to do this. This heavy tank here is going to be a problem. It's probably going to attack this guy. Not a huge amount I can do about that right now, but we'll see what happens. I feel like I have a pretty good grasp of, let's see how many units I have compared to them. They have 2 fewer units than I do. So as long as I keep on cranking out units, I'm feeling pretty powerful about this. Feeling pretty good about this whole thing here. Let's start taking out some units. I'm going to take some damage here, but that's fine. This guy's just going to start going up here because this thing can't attack yet. I'm going to start sending people over. Moving everybody up. Saboteur, you know what? Go ahead and look at this guy. He is running low on supplies. I might try and do an... I'm gonna try and sabotage him. See what happens. And please, Steph, let me know if there are any questions from the chat at all.
Will do.
So this sniper unit, I am... Can I capture this? This might be a wise thing to do. Let's see. I can. Okay. These are camps. They basically act like repair buildings. They will heal any infantry units that stand on them for a turn. So also the good thing is the Pioneer unit's really cheap. If this heavy tank decides to attack the Pioneer unit, no big deal. I don't want to say they're cannon fodder, but they're not, needed. I don't really need them to last too much longer. So pretty much everything's done here. A couple more APUs. And maybe one more. I don't think I need another Pioneer. I think I'm okay. So I feel pretty good about that turn. This heavy tank is going to be doing some damage. This Jeep can't do much. This APU is really the only thing that's really threatening me right now. Maria in her APU. And this commander is going to do something. Probably attack my Saboteur. Let's see how it plays out. We first rotate any unused units. Nothing there. Yep, okay. That's going to be a powerful attack. That's... okay. They kill my Pioneer. That's... that guy moved real far. Wow, I did not check that movement range on that flamethrower. That was a long way for that flamethrower to move. I am doing... Okay. Alright, that's a bad idea. They're smart to start building heavy tanks. Those are going to be doing some damage if they can get to me. I think I will put you down. I should have left you down so you could fire this turn, but what are you going to do? Let's go and say, you still here. Take you out. I've got a lot of APUs up here, so... you go up here. There we go. I think I have kind of the nuts at this point, but which I mean I have a pretty big kind of lead on my opponents. I'm capturing their buildings. I'm going to get more money every turn. I'm going to keep on cranking out APUs. And we're going to have a little fun here. I got to worry about this part down here, though, now. Oh, this is bad. So the heavy tanks are really powerful against my APUs. I can barely dent them. I need to start making rocket launchers to deal with them. That is probably a bad thing to have happening here. Let's go and take him out, or most of the way. This guy is going to be troublesome against my APUs. So that's what I was saying before, like having all your eggs in one basket. Not great. Okay. Go ahead and put you here. I think everything else is mostly set. You can go... my Pioneer can try to capture something up this way. Actually, it's not a bad idea to sometimes send a weak unit into the fray, and hopefully the AI will sometimes target those weaker units rather than your more powerful units, which is kind of a good idea. So let's see what we got here. That's all my units. Let's pass a turn here and see what happens. I didn't see that coming. There we go. Artillery's coming in. That's going to hurt. Yeah, that's going to be bad. This heavy tank's going to cause some problems. I need to crank out some more big guns here. Let's see what happens. There, this is bad. That's not good. I don't like that. They're going to try to capture this. I should have seen that coming. Okay. I know I need to... I can't stop that. Let's see what I got here. This is going to be a little bad because I did not prepare rocket launchers. I should probably be doing more of that because these heavy guys are going to really eat my lunch unless I start building some rocket launchers. So I'm going to start doing that here. Commit some funds. Try my best to lure out the... this guy, let's see what I got here. Okay, you're gonna go. I don't think I can stop them from taking over this building, but I do want to at least prevent them from taking over another one. So you're gonna go up here, get him next turn. Again, let me know if my narration is a little too long-winded here. I apologize for the flashing on the screen. That is not happening on my screen, but we'll see what I can do.
No, I love it. Detailed explanation.
Yes, I'm trying to. I used to write game guides a lot as a youth, so I tend to over-explain things. And part of the fun thing about that wiki that we're writing is I can dive back into all my kind of strategic leanings. I guess I'm going to try to plink away at this heavy tank. That's not going to do too much for me. I'm in trouble up there, but I can't forget that if I park a unit on a repair unit or repair shop, they will repair automatically. So maybe I'll try to keep this guy over here. The good kind of thing about these repair stations is that if an enemy starts attacking you and they don't kill it right away, it'll heal a lot of that damage next turn. So you can kind of get into a a stalemate with him, which is kind of good. You can kind of want that. But the other thing I got to remember here is if I get up to this HQ and I can park on it, they won't be able to build any buildings. And I also need to get you, if I can get infantry up to some of these factories, I can park our unit on top of them and they can't build there, which will be pretty important. So I might try to get a little Jeep going myself, but it can't go in the trenches. That's going to be a problem. Okay, that's going to be a real interesting conundrum here. If I can get this infantry like snuck up into that HQ, I can capture it and win the game. I need to get a Jeep over to him, or I just need to start walking. I'm going to start walking. I'm going to start sending this guy up and try to do what I can do here. What other units do I have here? This guy's just kind of sitting here. I'm going to try to get him over here. Yeah. This Pioneer, if I can sneak him down through the trenches, I can kind of try to go around, but they're going to probably build around that possibility. Let's see what I got here. Keep on moving. So the APUs cannot be parked on top of an enemy building. They do not have that ability, so I need to do that with infantry or a tank. I think that's all the units I have. I got this one. I really don't want to attack here because that would be kind of bad. I'd be taking only doing 12 damage and I take 21, but it might be worth it just to reduce their combat effectiveness. The less health a unit has, the less damage they're going to ship out to you. So I might go ahead and start thinking about sacrificing this dude just to do a little more damage. If it doesn't kill it, I can start sending this guy back over to a repair shop and try to get it repaired. That would be a fun outcome. Let's see what happens here. They captured one of my places. That's not good. This guy's gonna die. That doesn't move. Okay, that's fine. Oh no, that's not fine. Okay, well, that's actually pretty okay. I don't mind that. They're wasting their attack on these my weak units when I have rocket launchers ready to go. That guy got repaired. Awesome. I'm going to go ahead and do that again with this guy right here. Go ahead and repair. You hang there. You try to take this out. That's great. Actually, can you hit this unit? You can. Do that. There we go. Okay. Not doing a huge amount of damage, but it's the only real recourse I have against these heavy tanks is going to be my rocket launcher. So I should need to keep on cranking them out. I have enough money for it. That's not a big deal. I forgot to make APUs last turn. That might be a big deal. That's not a good thing to do. Let's go ahead and try to kill. I can't, unfortunately. So this is able to move pretty far. You're able to move pretty far too. I'm gonna wait here for this guy. Try to plank this guy again. Just trying to think strategically and trying to make sure that we are not having any loose ends. And what you can also do is start parking an APU outside of construction facilities. And that way, every time they build something, you can kind of just plink them right away. Where are we going? You're gonna die. I'm feeling pretty okay about this so far. I feel like I have the upper hand here for sure. I don't know where this Jeep is going. It's got nowhere really to go. My Jeep can go up here and start resupplying people. Supply is kind of this, if they have fuel or they have, yes, coconut tank making, so you can plink right on top of them to make sure that they don't build anything. But unfortunately, the APUs don't seem to be able to go on top of buildings, so that's not great. But what are you going to do? I don't have a rocket launcher up here. I think I'm going to try to lure this medium tank down or heavy tank down to attack my unit, and hopefully we can get a little stalemate going. That's good to go. I'm going to go ahead and build I think I'm going to keep on racking out the APUs. I kind of like them. They move really far, pretty powerful against everything except the medium tanks, but I think I'm doing okay on the medium tanks. I can see how much money my opponent has. They have 40 right now. They get 715 a turn, so they can build one medium tank or heavy tank per turn as of now. They also have a couple of abilities that they have. I'm playing on easy mode. Spoilers. Sorry. I've been trying to get through this campaign. But they also have commanding force, so they can build commanders. So I have attack up. I should start learning to use that. Maybe next turn I can use attack up. That'll give me like a boost to my attack power for all my units for until the end of my next turn. So I'm gonna wait on this one. I think I'm doing okay. Rocket launcher's coming out down here. And I think I am in a pretty good position. Where am I at with my units? I just have this guy. I'm gonna park him. Moving on. Thank you, Mr. Bun Sprite. Doing great work on the sprites in the game. Got some new stuff coming out all the time. A lot of still in the month between now and launch, we are kind of doing a lot of, or I would say Christoph, the developer, is doing a lot of balance changes. Focusing on that, trying to make sure the campaign is pretty well balanced. They are moving in weird directions. They did build that heavy tank. That's not great, but it'll be okay. Let's try and take this guy out. So this tank is almost done for, which is good. They keep on building medium tanks. I'll keep on knocking them out. That's fine with me. Just keep on trying to... And the other thing is, I know I say you want to be attacking all the time. I have this guy up here. He's really weak. If I try to attack, he'll do minimum damage to this heavy tank and die. But if I keep him here and just don't attack, the heavy tank will probably attack this guy on his next turn and then waste that turn of effectively wiping out this enemy. But no big deal there. I'm going to go and take out this flamethrower. That's a good strategy. This sniper just isn't really doing much for me. I wish I could use her in a better way, but I don't think it really matters too much right now. Keep on, as long as they're building stuff and I can keep attacking them, I will run out of ammo eventually, which is why it's going to be important for me to get this Jeep over here to start resupplying some of these units, or maybe try to get the Jeep to transport a infantry unit or something to the HQ to actually start trying to capture that unit. Unfortunately, the Jeeps can only move on the road. They cannot move on the land, so that's going to be a little bit of a complicating factor here, because we got this big medium tank up there waiting for me to do something fun. Okay. I guess I'll try to weaken that up a little bit more. Keep on. Actually, that was, I wanted to capture that thing. My bad. But, hey, if I can move this infantry unit up this way and start trying to get to the HQ, I think I can end this mission the back doorway. We can kind of start thinking about getting this infantry unit up here. I'm going to make another one of those to try to maybe sneak up to the enemy HQ. And if I capture it, I immediately win, which will be great. Feel like I'm doing okay. See what other units I have. I'm going to leave you here to be cannon fodder and hopefully die. We'll see what happens. And I think the last thing here is my sniper. I'm going to start moving you and see what happens. I feel like I'm saying that a lot. You got to read the AI a little bit, and they're going to use commanding force. That's going to be a lot more damage from their... I want to see commander units, but I'm not sure they even have any right now. Should read the... What does commanding force do? Okay. This is feeling okay here. They're building a lot of heavy tanks, but I'm kind of dealing with them as they come up. What does commanding force actually do? Plus, yeah, they have 100% attack for leader units. There are going to be leader units on the board that I am not. There are leader units for each type of unit. Like, for instance, Maxima here is a leader because she's the head of the snipers for my team. They usually have 5% better attack and defense, and then when you use that power the enemy used, they will get even more powerful a little bit. I'm going to go and use my attack up here. Can I activate it? Do I not have 3? I do not have 3 whole things yet. That's surprising for being this far into a map and not having that much stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and try to hit you again. Let's hit you first with this guy here. Keep on taking out. I think I'm actually going to be able to do this backdoor win here. I'm just going to keep on attacking you. And I gotta protect this infantry unit. He's almost out of ammo, so that's not good. I'll park you right here. But let's see what we can do here to hopefully round out this map. You're going to take a little damage. You're going to take a little damage. Start sneaking this guy down. The good thing about the medium tanks, or the heavy tanks, I know they can't get off the road. They can attack anything next to the road, but they can't attack anything like deep into these trenches. So we're going to try to... We're trying to sacrifice this APU here. And let them kind of... maybe I can take this out? No. I can weaken it up quite a bit, though. I'm going to try to also set this Jeep here. Make a little choke point. This is a choke point. A tank cannot get by this Jeep until they kill it. Because there's mountain here, there's mountain here. So now I know exactly that it can't get through. That is pretty cool of me to be able to do. Try to... It'll die. Like, this medium tank is going to kill this Jeep pretty easily. But we'll see what happens. But it will waste a turn doing so, which is really important to me right now. I can also charge up that... You know what? I'm going to kind of move the sniper up here and maybe park it too. Maybe next turn, if it doesn't get to me, I can try to plink that heavy tank again. But right now, the most important thing to do is to guard this infantry unit, get him to the HQ. I'm going to try to shoot this building. I'm not even sure what building this is. That's a power station. And increase the funds from all other buildings by 30%. That's a lot. They're getting a lot of money from that guy. So maybe if I can destroy it, that'll be a really powerful kind of killing blow to their economy. Keep on cranking out rocket launchers for sure. That seems like a winning strategy so far. APUs is coming up the rear. Keep on knocking them out. I think that's most of my units. I think I'm on the verge of victory. Yes, the invasion mechanic is coming up hopefully sometime between now and launch. I know Christoph is working on it. It's a feature which I think he's still working out some of the specifics, but it should... Oh, this is bad. Okay, I gotta kill. This is the last thing that I need to worry about here, is getting this up to here and start capturing this HQ, and I will win next turn. I'm pretty sure, pretty locked into this. I don't think there's anything they can do about it now, but I'll still work on taking out some people. Can I do my attack up? I can. We're gonna use attack up now. Try to kill some more units just to get a little flare in here. Everything, attack goes up. Everything gets attack up. That's a lot of units getting attack up here. So I'm gonna go ahead and attack you. You did not able to kill my Jeep. That's fine. You're gonna die too. Yeah, you don't actually need... I can probably skip my turn now and still win this. I don't think there's anything they can do to prevent this infantry from winning this game for me next turn. But I can still have fun by blowing up some stuff, which I enjoy doing. They're gonna have one last shot at trying to take me out, but I do not think they have the juice to do it. Just being thorough. Just being thorough. Capture everything. Keep on moving. Pressing. Just pressing. You got to be pressing all the time. Pressing forward. I really think that I am unbeatable at this point. But I'm going to go and park this AP up here. I should not have done that. Should have taken out this thing. But that's... I'm doing okay without all hands on deck here. Without being perfectly 100% strategically powerful, I think I'm doing okay. Vroom. And I'm going to go ahead and capture this HQ. And I did the backdoor victory. I win. You've only seen a glimpse of Purple Horizon's strength. We'll be seeing each other again soon on your home turf at Pink Athena 364. I like how all these worlds have like already agreed upon names against all these like multi-universal people. A clear warning, we're up against even more daunting adversaries. Steph, do you want to be the voices here? You do so much better than I do.
Oh yeah? Oh my god, this is my debut.
Excellent.
What kind of voice should she have?
I don't know. It's the leader of the snipers, so something cool and mysterious, I would say.
Oh god, that's putting me on the spot. I don't know. was cool.
I
A clear
got almost
warning. We're up
The
against
situation
even more
seems-
daunting adversaries.
Yeah, French maybe. It's a kind of a trope of the sniper. The situation seems to keep getting worse. We've got a brief respite, but we need to prepare. Oh, sorry, this is your line.
A French accent? You don't want me to do a French accent.
It'd be totally.
We've got a brief respite, but we need to prepare. First step.
Getting back home. I don't know why I keep on doing it over you. That's so
Getting
weird.
back home.
Just getting into it now.
Yeah, you're into it. You're role playing now.
So this is the head of the saboteurs, and so the gems are what they use. These mysterious gems they use to transfer between worlds, and he thinks there's some gems in this HQ, and we're gonna see if we can get back to our home planet.
Crack it open, find out.
These crystals are powerful but unpredictable. Let's make sure we're all set for whatever happens next. We're heading back to a potential battlefield. Let's stay sharp.
Rorie, in between maps, we're gonna go to full screen just so that you can change your capture to monitor
The
and see if
monitor
that
capture,
helps.
yes.
Yeah.
I am. It's always something. It's always something. So yeah, speaking of the full screen, I will play one more map. See if we can get through it. Nothing compares to riding through universes. Here we go. Wait, this isn't home. Let's see what happens on the next map here. This is as far as I've gotten into this campaign, so I don't know what's really happening. Everything blows up. I've unlocked new unit portraits. So when you get new unit portraits, you can use these in the editor to make your own maps. One of the best things about Athena Crisis is that you can actually, make your own maps. You can make your own campaigns. You can make people have made whole campaigns so far in this game. It's really powerful. And you can use these unit portraits in those campaigns to make dialogue and have people react and everything like that. So I'm going to continue out here. If we're going to go to full screen, apologize for a little flippancy there, but I am going to go ahead and try to shut down my current stream. I'll keep on talking, but I'm going to try and redo this for Drew. So let's take a second here. Apologies for that.
I don't think we're going to do that today, Coconut, but it's definitely something that's on the docket as we start heading towards launch. We're going to do a lot more Athena Crisis themed streams on Fridays. So we'll drop it in the Discord when we are a little bit more prepared for it, and we'll do like a cool little invite system and get you guys in. Yeah. I think that'll be really fun.
Especially if when the invasion kind of thing comes in, I really want to play around it. I haven't done a huge amount of PvP in this game. I am not a super kind of PvP focused person at this point in my life. Like I'll play Call of Duty and just play the campaign and not even touch PvP. But I am happy to try it out. I get a little anxious about online stuff, but here we go. All right, Drew, let me know if you're ready. This is now a monitor capture, so hopefully it will be a little less interesting. So the next level is called Uncharted Convergence. I've never played this before, so I'm going to try it out and see what happens. This is a Fog of War map. Okay, here we go. I'm going to blow my nose real quick. I've been a little under the weather. This damn mic. Always readjusting. I'm sorry if I'm causing you howling fantods, Drew. I must be seeing things. This can't be real. Are we dreaming? So there are secret units in this game, stuff that's a little off the beaten path, such as these dragons and a dinosaur here. And there's also a Fog of War, so you can't see what's going on in the Fog of War if you're familiar with, StarCraft or anything like that. Dragons, dinosaurs, Arvid, where have you taken us? I have never seen that portrait before. That's pretty good. I just imagine the raptor from Jurassic Park having a big, huh? Arvid, you are a wild card, man. You are just not firing on all cylinders here. 4. We can blame Arvid later. Right now, we've got bigger problems. Look like we've crashed their party, and now they're interested in us. Formation now. Use whatever cover you can find. We need to survive this if we want to figure out how to get back home. Let's handle this, and then we'll sort out the crystal situation. I promise. I don't think Arvid knows what he's doing. Athena, how about we build an airbase? Let's try that. So we have Fog of War. Yes, feel free to post a spoiler. But let me get a few turns in here and see how this Fog of War turns out. I appreciate the coconut tank, but if I get stuck, definitely give me a spoilery advice. So the thing here, Fog of War, you can't see into it. They can't see into your Fog of War as well. Your units will have a little vision. They have a little vision ranking, so they can see that many tiles away from them in Fog of War. You can also check your opponents as well. Dragons are going to be really powerful. Both the dragons and dinosaurs are just really they deal a huge amount of damage to almost anything, but they don't have a lot of, you can sometimes kill them with a flamethrower if you're really lucky. In one go, like I think I can get at least this guy in one turn. The problem is I have no idea what's lurking up here. Anything in the trees is impossible. You can't see any units in trees in a Fog of War map unless you're standing right next to them. And in a Fog of War map, if you go into the Fog of War and you hit an enemy unit, you will immediately end your unit's turn and you can't attack. So you want to have like kind of scout units. Honestly, if I had the ability, I'd make this snowman a living being and send him off to get melted by the dragon. So basically my usual strategy in these kind of Fog of War maps, I would usually, if I had a armor base, I would make a Jeep or a Humvee, which can see really far. They have huge vision ranges and can move really far. So you can kind of send them up there, scout around a little bit, see what's hiding up here. I don't know how many bad things are up here. I'm feeling a lot, because otherwise this map would be over pretty quick. I also know there's a dragon here, so I'm going to move you up here and try to get the jump on him. As you can see, I'm doing 87% damage. It's almost dead, but it's still going to have a really powerful counterattack, because even when this dragon is wounded, it can still deal a lot of damage. So in order to build a airstrip here, I think I need to get this infantry all the way over to this base, because I actually think I need to get the pioneer all the way to this little base over here. This is where I can build an airfield, but I believe only the pioneer can build on that tile. So we are going to try this out. But also I'm mildly nervous about all this stuff up here, because anything could be hiding up here, and I'm pretty sure a lot of things are. Case in point, that dinosaur is probably going to come down and munch my APU and probably kill it in one hit. So you gotta roll with the punches sometimes. You gotta scout out a little bit. This sniper unit, I'm gonna go ahead and try to plunk her down here, and this might be a really, really bad idea. Because this dinosaur might choose to go around. I don't know, let's see how far it can't. That's great. So this sniper unit, Maxima, can kind of start taking things out. I also have ooh, I missed out on that medic. I could have healed this unit if I had gotten up closer to the flamethrower. I made a mistake there. But I can also saboteur. Okay, let's see what happens here. I have to stop now. And now we're going to find out how many. Okay, there are 2 dinosaurs. That's not good at all. Now this other dinosaur is going to come down. I made a tactical error. I'm going to say that. Aggressive, man. Oh, this is really bad. That is insanely a bad first turn. I might want to go ahead and maybe take that first turn again. I'll try. I'll give this an honest try. I think I'm pretty much toast here. Woo! Mr. Bunsprite, does aggressive stance make you one-shot dragons with flamethrowers? I could do the power-up, and I could definitely one-shot them, I think, after that, but I believe I am pretty much just kind of toast here, so we're going to try and see what we can do. I can build this airstrip, and the thing about the airstrip is that once I build a plane and get it out over the ocean, the dinosaurs are not going to be able to get it, so that will help me survive the dinosaurs at least, but I will still have to come back, and they can actually come down here and, blow up my airfield, so that will be bad. The other attack up ability that one ups your attack but lowers defense, possibly. I don't have it activated on this map, but if I retry the map, maybe I'll try that and see what happens. But also, I just need to be way more conservative in my movements. Kristoff is devious. He knew I was going to go attack that first dinosaur, and then all the other dinosaurs came down and ate my entire team. So we'll play this out a little bit. That's a lot of dinos. Yes, it is. So we know there are at least 2 factions left. I'm assuming all this ocean has... It's not empty. There's no way it's empty. We're going to see what happens pretty soon here. Let's try and just... What units do I have open? I have a Saboteur. Oh, okay. I'm going to punch a dinosaur to death. Can't say I've never wanted to try that. So Red Ares, I believe, is probably over here doing all kinds of crazy stuff. Why did you stop? Oh, it couldn't see my APU because it was in a forest tile, and that was impacting its ability to see. So you're going to go here and attack this dinosaur. That is going to be something of a trade. That is a lot of dinos, indeed. I'm glad there's a dino kind of... Okay, so I am limited on the kind of air... Oh, no. I forgot that dragons can fly. This is going to go really poorly, I think. This is not going to be a good time at all. I think there's still, like, another dinosaur up here, too. There's not really much I'm going to be able to do here. Let's see what happens. Don't forget the barracks. Yes, I should be making more stuff at the barracks. I should be making some... Definitely should be making some. Oh my god. This is a lot. This is tough. This is bad. This is really... Ooh, man. Yeah, this is rough. This is a lot to deal with. I think this is gonna end poorly, but I'm just gonna go see what's over here. How about that? Yeah. How did I guess that was going to be the case? Kristoff, if you're seeing this later or if you're watching now, I'm a little mad at you, buddy. This is themes tilted. This is getting me tilted. Let's put it that way. I'm gonna play it out though. I'm gonna see what happens. Bye bye helicopter. Is the other plane the one that has 2 range? The Sea Patrol can kind of move pretty well, but honestly, I'm not sure anything's gonna matter on this one. We can try this one more time. Maybe we can do it. It depends on how Steph and Drew are feeling, but I can maybe try this one more time. But woo, this is pretty much a big ask. We can do another one. All right, let's try this one more time. I'm gonna be a little more conservative this time around. I don't think there's anything I can do on this try to make this survivable, but I can. The thing is, I also have a limited amount of money. I'm not generating any money from any building, so I only have 5,000 units or cash to spend, and I have to make sure that the entire map I can only do. I can only build so many units. I have a cap on that, so I need to be thinking about my economy as well. Okay, yeah, this is just, like, ridiculous, man. Holy mackerel. I knew there would be something in that fog of war, but... It is a lot of money, yes. Maybe fighter spam would work out. Oh my god. How many... Now I can't even build anything because they're camping on it. Alright, I'm gonna get you. You know what? I'm gonna lose. I'm gonna just go ahead and give up and try another tactic here. Let's try this again. It's never shameful to scoop, as we call it in Magic the Gathering. If you know you're gonna lose... Oh, brutes are actually a good choice here. That might be an option here. I can do that. So I do have unlocked the Brutal Call ability, which lets me build these brute units, which are really, really powerful. They're really tough. They're kind of expensive, $600 per... But they have a lot of armor. They can take a lot of damage. So let's see what happens here. We're going to try this again. I'm going to skip this dialogue since we've seen it. A little page refresh will get me past that. Pioneer's got to go. Infantry is going to move over here. So the thing is, I know that I think I kind of have to be a mildly aggressive here. But the other thing is, if I kill this, then they have to waste a turn. When they can't see my units, they have to kind of waste a turn re-finding them in the fog of war before they can attack. And I know they have a lot of dinosaurs up here, so that's not going to be a problem for them. But I'm going to try and build a brute here. Let's try out the brutes, man. They have a lot of defense. They can move decently far, but they really have a really powerful shotgun too. So that's pretty important to have. I think I'm also going to keep... This sniper is going to be a really important placement here. I think if I can try to lure the enemies down towards my base, she can hide in the tree. Oh, hi. Okay. Again, this unit doesn't know where... You see, they have vision 3, but they can't see into trees. That's the important thing. What are the supplies? Let's see what the supplies are. So they have 100 supplies. They have a lot. They're probably not going to... I'm not going to be able to sabotage them down, I don't think, until they use up a lot of their supplies. They have a ton of supplies. Holy mackerel. So I think my play here is to keep some units in these trees where they're not going to be able to be seen. This guy's going to die, probably. Ooh, that dragon is still here. I'm going to go ahead and do an opening salvo. I know exactly what I said last turn to be less aggressive, but I think I can sack a couple units here because the red team is going to come for this dude. I need to get this pioneer moving over here to build this airfield. I think I need to just kind of park some people in these trees so they can't be seen. I'm gonna try this out and see what happens here. This is probably not the best idea in the world, but I'm gonna try and heal this flamethrower. This medic is probably gonna die. I'm gonna keep some forces back here and hope for the best, and we'll see what happens. I have this saboteur as well. I can kill, but that's exactly what caused me all the problems last time. They just kind of started murdering all my units. I think I'm gonna keep this saboteur down here for now. I'm gonna skip this turn. Okay, bye medic. Actually, no, survived. And a little. Okay, all right. Let's see what happens here. Here come the dinos. That. It's seeing. That's. I feel like that was a little unfair. They saw that unit. Or maybe that was the end of their turn and they didn't actually stop. But okay. This is going to be a little annoying here. The sniper cannot shoot one unit away. They have to fire things further away than that. So I'm going to... Yeah, you come on down here, buddy. I'm going to see how this little brute does here against this dragon. Let's see what happens here. Let's go ahead and take you out. Yeah, that's easy. You need to go build this airstrip. Please. I'm going to keep on building brutes here because that feels like a good idea. I don't think it's really important to keep you in this tree. Let's move you over here a little bit because we're all well out of the fog of war now. I'm curious about using the saboteur as a bait unit, but I don't think I want to do that right now. Coconut Tank, you may give me advice. I'd be happy to have your advice right now. Because I'm not floundering, but most of these maps, you kind of play them first, you lose, you kind of figure out what's going on, you come back, and then could pop another, snipers and put them in the trees by the airbase. That's actually not a bad idea. I was not thinking about that. That is actually a really good idea. Snipers. I never really think about building a lot of snipers. I kind of go with what I have on the field. But that is a really, really good idea. What do I have here? Just you two. You're stand there. There are neutral dragons in the ruins that you can rescue with pioneers or saboteurs. That's really interesting. Neutral dinos. Good. Okay, there are a lot of dinos up there, man. I'm gonna try and get. In that case, you're gonna die. You as well could die. You can't hit anything. Brutes may have been bait. Yeah, I mean, I know they're coming for me no matter what. So you kind of gotta send some stuff at them. I'm gonna try the. Yeah, I'll try the. Let's try the sea. So Sea Patrol, I think. Down here, it can't. No, it has a fire at. It also has a fire immediately. There's no ranged attack on it. I think my play here is to do helicopters. I honestly think the sniper idea might be the best way to do it. Cheap trick and junkyard for cheap units for regular maps. That is. You know what? I think I can take you out. The Pioneer. Sorry, infantry. You're kind of fodder here. We're gonna do that. Let's build another sniper out here. Get them moving down. Move the brute over here. I think maybe the airfield here is like kind of maybe a trap. Like with 6 dragons, it feels like no matter what I build is not going to be able to take them out because they're coming for me really hard. I'm trying to figure out the order of operations here, really. Maybe I should just move Maxima too. I'll leave you there for now. How about that? Everybody feels okay. Let's try this again. See what happens. I'm not moving. I'm not moving too far because I want to see what is coming down the pipe here. That's unfortunate. Fine, take out the infantry. I don't mind. Okay, all right. Maybe this is around the end of the dinosaur units here. This might be about all they got. I'm gonna go and move you. Oh, I wish I could move you to that forest. Move you over here and shoot it. Can you shoot down a dragon? You can't. Okay, well that's fine. So I really do need to get. I think the idea is really smart to just build snipers and get them into these trees, and hopefully hit them hard. But if I can actually go rescue if I can actually rescue some neutral dinos, maybe I can try to do that with my. I don't have any more pioneers, but maybe I can build one. Let's try building a pioneer and shooting it up to these ruins and seeing if I can maybe help out there. You can't resupply. That's okay. This is. I think the sniper. I think that was a bad idea to move it there. I think it's gonna die. Let's see. Maybe I can bait him out with a saboteur. Or if they can just get the brute taken down. Let's see what happens. These dragons are mildly worrisome. I'm not gonna lie. It feels kind of bad to have. I'm gonna build a cheap unit here. Yeah, look at that. Build a cheap unit there to just try to bait out some attacks. It's not gonna last long. We're gonna see. I'm gonna try this again. If I die, this is probably. I'll come back next stream and try to beat this mission or something like that. But this is a lot. They're just avoiding my little sea patrol. They're not even bothering. Oh well, they have backup plans. I'm like, it's like shooting darts at a tank with this little guy over here. Okay, one more you. Okay, that's fine. You're gonna try. You're gonna take so long to get up there, buddy. That's really unfortunate. You move in here. You move down here and place yourself. You can go ahead and attack one of these guys. You are just gonna sit there. The only problem now is I can't. You know what? You can move over here. You can move over here. Just trying to build cheap units to kind of get them, you know. You can still take them out, right? You don't have any ammo. Dumb piece of poop. I guess we gotta try to take you out this way. The old-fashioned way. Remember, Saboteur can capture neutral units. Okay, I did totally forget the Saboteurs can do that too. They should be going up here to get the neutral units. That would be wise because this Pioneer is gonna take forever. I'm gonna try. This is gonna be rough. Let's try and get these snipers down. See what happens. Try and make sure they can't park on this. Oh, Or should I let him? And I want to keep the sniper safe. You know what? Here we go. I'm just playing kind of defensively here. I'm going to try to get these units around so they can't get to my snipers. It's probably not going to work out. Again, any questions in the chat? I know I've been mumbling a bunch. I'm just trying to explain what my thought process here. Appreciate you putting up with me. Fix dragons. It's good to yeah, I try my best. I probably over-explain a little bit too much, but it's I wouldn't say it's a simple game. It's not so complicated that it's hard to explain, but it is something that you kind of have to pay attention to and really think through. So now, let's see what I got. I can kill dragons in one shot. This was the right idea. I forget who suggested this, but snipers up here are absolutely the way to go. Definitely 100% correct. Yes, now I can start rescuing dragons of my own. That is a really helpful tip. I did not know that. Usually if you're on a Fog of War map, you can kind of see there's little architectural things. There might be a secret up there. You can kind of try it and see. And I'm glad that I did, because it's all working out for me now. Can I get this guy this turn? I believe I can. Gonna take some damage in return. Winnable. I'm thinking, like, if I can keep these snipers kind of protected by my grunt units, I can kind of do it. And I'm just gonna put a sacrificial lamb up here and try to make sure they can't get to my snipers. And this might be a winnable map. Keep on doing this. Sniper fuel. You're just gonna hang back. You're out of, you can't attack anything. So you're just gonna sit there. All right, let's try this out. Yeah, I can pop my ability. I think next turn I'm gonna pop my ability. It doesn't matter so much with snipers because they are already one-shotting these dragons. This is about as good as this turn could have gone. They're wasting their time on the... This is excellent. This is really good. Okay, so now I have 3 snipers here. Let's go and rescue. I'm gonna go and save this dude. Now I have a dragon. I don't believe they're gonna move this turn. Unlock new unit portraits. Hey, dragons. Excellent. I got him. Okay. Now this can move this turn. Okay, that's excellent. Let's go ahead and rescue here. I sabotaged it. I used the wrong damn ability. Urgh. That was dumb. I sabotaged it. I don't think that did anything. Hopefully I can just rescue it next turn. Anyways, I now have a dragon to move. Doesn't move very far, but that's fine. Plunk. Plunk. And plunk. Excellent. Sacrificial lamb. Doing great. I think this is really working out. I'm going to park a sniper up here too, just in case anybody tries to come in. I'm going to park in the tree next turn. How much more money do I have? I'm going to keep on cracking out the snipers, I think. I think it's really working out. What? Can you resupply by any chance? No, you can just heal. Okay. I'm feeling okay. I'm feeling okay about this. I'm going to use over here to just kind of scout and kind of protect that sniper. I don't think there's any more dinosaurs coming up here. Let's see what happens. I could have undone that, yeah, but that's okay. No big deal for now. I'm pretty happy. I try not to use the undo turn button too often. I'm gonna keep you here. Let's move on. So now I know there's no more dinosaurs at least. There are only dragons, I want to say, because Red Ares is probably so. That might be the last unit. I don't know. Can I hit it? I can't. Go and move you back over here. Let's try to lure out this guy. How about that? You're gonna hide over here. They're gonna hide over here. You're going to go ahead and heal. Try to rescue this unit. How about that? That is good. That is what I would prefer you to do. Sabotage it. I'm gonna try and build one more of these guys and get this sniper over here. Yeah, I'm gonna take a little bet here. I'm gonna risk this guy. Let's see what happens. It's all going according to plan, I believe. Let's see what happens. I think this might be the last dragon. If it is, I think I'm kind of on the brink of victory. And I forgot it heals up too. That's what I should have been doing. I should have been keeping the airplanes on top of the aircraft place because they heal up every turn. Bye-bye, dragons. I did it. I didn't even have to use my power. Let's get through this dialogue here. Another battle survived. We can't keep hopping from one danger to the next. It's time we found our way back home. I totally agree. I am afraid of dragons now. I know the last jump was a bit off course, but this time we've got options. Maybe sometimes there are branches that you can kind of pick and choose which mission you want to go to after you win a mission, but I'm not sure that's going to be the case here. You had these while we were fighting dragons and dinosaurs, and you didn't use them. Buddy, couldn't miss out on such a battle, could I? That's Arvin, I think you might be, people died, Arvin. People died. Arvin, sorry. This isn't a game, Arvin. True, but hey, life is like a box of chocolates, isn't it? Here, I got another crystal. Time to go home? Maybe. We're gonna find out together. Hey, David. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you in here. I unlocked new unit portraits. I got the dinos, too. I'm digging that. I feel like, yeah, a different kind of crystal guy would be helpful. Maybe, Arvid, you can just kind of pass those along to a more level-headed member of the team. And, so, as I said before, a lot of these maps, especially Fog of War, you don't really know what you're going to get when it comes out of the fog. I had no idea there's going to be that many dragons, but luckily, thinking about it, I also skipped this last time, but we got some stars. This is one of the latest kind of additions to this game. We can do star stuff. I only got one star. You can win based on pace, timing, style, and also kind of like killing a lot of units without taking a lot of unit damage yourself. I'm not great at getting stars. I never have been in games. But this is kind of, if you're a real pro at Athena Crisis, you can kind of play these games. You kind of have to play them really quickly to get all the stars in every map, which is a challenge. But hey, that's Athena Crisis. Those are 2 maps of Athena Crisis. The full beta campaign is available now. You can just load up Athena Crisis. You can play it. Go to the campaign section of your main menu. You can play the full beta campaign. Please join the Discord to give us some feedback. We love everybody on the Discord who has been helping out, giving a lot of really good feedback on balancing and different kind of unit abilities and everything like that. It's coming along really well, and we're like a month away from launch. I'm really super excited to play it. I love playing it. I want to finish this campaign. I'm playing on easy mode, and I have no apologies for it.
Well, that was Athena Crisis, guys.
I don't think I've put that many words in like 3 weeks, so.
I know, you were ripping it. I'm impressed. I was like, is he going to take a breath, dude? Honestly,
I've been sick as a dog for like 2 weeks. I've been barely able to talk, so maybe I'm overdoing it. But
no, none at all. That's like one of the things I always struggled with a content creator is like, I get really sucked into a game and I forget to keep talking. So,
oh yeah,
I admire. It's a skill, definitely. I admire the skill.
Well, thank you for having me on. I always love playing Athena Crisis and showing it off. We're really excited to finally launch it next month. But again, we're going to be at PAX. The fun thing about showing off Athena Crisis at PAX is seeing the kids come up. I've seen like 8-year-olds be glued to it for hours. They just love this game for because it's great. But yeah, we'll be there for all 4 days through Thursday.
Yeah,
Friday through Monday. It's gonna be a long show. This is a Monday show too. They got that extra day, so
they do have the extra day. Yeah, so if you guys are going to be in Seattle, come check us out. Again, the booth number is 1109. Come search for us, say hi, give us a high five, play the games. Athena Crisis launches September 23rd. I linked the Discord into the chat if you guys wanted to join up and chat with any of the community members or the developer. It's a good place to do that. And I'm going to also link the Steam page just so you guys have it.
If you can, if you haven't yet, it really does help us out a lot.
It does indeed.
Helps us with a lot of Steam algorithm stuff. It takes very little effort, so we would really appreciate a wish list if you if you have the time and the inclination.
So everyone, can we get claps in the chat for Rorie? Very impressive, very demure, very cutesy. And we're gonna call it there, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Happy Friday. Hope you guys have a really wonderful weekend. We will not be live on Friday next week. I might try and throw a bonus stream in before we